Today, I learned 3 of the most popular 3x3 methods to finally answer the question, what's the best method to solve the Rubik's Cube? And after a day of practice, I never could have expected this outcome. Watch till the end to find out once and for all, what's the best method to solve the Rubik's Cube. I started off with Roux, and let's just say it could have gone a little bit better. Alright, so I guess it's time to learn Roux. Alright, so the first step is apparently you gotta make a 2x3 block on the cube. If I were to make a 2x3 block, I'd see these pieces and take these pieces and this piece. So I would do this to move this one down, YouTube to get this one down. Let's make this. Okay, I've got that. So I have this. Let's go. And I need this. So, okay, I have a 2x3 block. What now? So it's basically OLR but for the corners. So it has like this and then there's another one with these two. So that would be this. Yeah, that's the one. Wait, so you're telling me I only need to know just basic OLR to understand this part? No way. Oh, yeah. Then it's all solved. And if I were to not have headlights anywhere, then I would use the wiper, and that puts them all together. That's actually so cool. I never would have thought that that's one way that you could have solved the last layer. I'll be so honest, it seems so simple now that I've seen it, but it's just not something that I would have thought of ever. Wow.
The next step is edge orientation, and you want all the top and bottom to be completely white.
What the fuck? Okay, so all 2 edges after this, and oh my god, I'm so dumb. So all the rest of these cases are just meant to set it up for another case. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm actually so dumb.
And the next step will solve the left and right edges, which are the green and blue pieces. Now,
I'm gonna crash out. Oh my god, so once you're there. Bro, actually stop taking the piss.
and that solves the left and right edges. Here we're going to solve the rest of the cube.
They are all correct.
Or please just swap one of them with U2 and swap the other one with U2. Another way you can solve.
Oh my god, bro. Finally. After all this time, we finally solved it. Oh my god, man. Alright, so it's day 2 of learning a new method to speed solve. I learned CFOP. Actually, CFOP was the first method I learned besides the beginner method. Learned that about 2 years ago or something. Then I learned Roux yesterday. I don't think I'm that bad at Roux, honestly. I can average like a solid 50 seconds solve on Roux, and that's good enough for me. So now it's time for ZZ. As my British audience would call it, ZZ.
So the first step of the ZZ method is edge orientation.
Okay, so that makes sense. So key stickers for all of these edges would be white, these ones would be yellow, these ones would be green, and these ones would be blue. Okay, that makes sense. Future CubeZero here. I didn't really learn anything useful from this tutorial, so I watched a different tutorial of Camera by zzmethod.com, and he taught a clear way to distinguish between good and bad edges. So if you're interested in learning ZZ, I'd recommend that tutorial because it was just easier for me to understand. But here's a basic rundown of ZZ. So you orient all the unoriented edges of the cube, then you build a liner across similar to CFOP, then you solve F2L, and lastly it's the exact same, just OLL and PLL. But if you do know ZBLL, all the edges are already oriented, so yeah. Anyways, after learning the basics of all these methods, I decided to put them to the test. Alright, so now that I think I've got every method down quite a little bit, I think I understand every method like a little bit, or enough to put it together in a solve. So now that I think I understand each method enough to put it into a solve, I'm gonna do a couple solves with each of the methods. I'm gonna start off with CFOP, then I'm gonna do Roux, and then I'm gonna do ZZ. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an average of 5 for CFOP, and that number is gonna be this number I have to beat for each of the other methods. So I'm gonna compare my average time for CFOP with a single time for Roux and ZZ. just to make it more fair, because obviously I've had much more practice with CFOP than Roux or ZZ, and I think I'm gonna add a penalty of 15 or 20 seconds on CFOP just to even it out a little bit more, because I'm not as confident with the other methods as I am with CFOP. So let's get into it then. So I'm not gonna scramble it with like WCA scrambles because I can't be asked. It's too much effort. So yeah. Ah, man. So I'm gonna add 20 seconds to each of my CFOP solves just to even it out so it's fair for all the other methods. So that was a 1935, but now it's gonna be a 3935. Oh no, I got in the devil's number. I got his 666, 3935 plus 4166. Okay, I think this could be a good solve. $18.44, nice. Alright, so that's 3701. Oh. Okay. Now we're going to take out the worst and the best solves. Get that, then divide it by 3. So the time to beat in a single for Roux or ZZ would be 38.87. If I can get better than that in any of those methods, then it might be better than CFOP. It might end up being much better than CFOP. Okay, I've fully lost that. I've fully missed that. Come on. Oh my god. That's actually horrendous. Oh my god. Yay. Let's get this and then and then I get a +2. Nice one, bro. Nice one. So Roux isn't looking too good. It was a 2 minute 9 seconds, man. Voice crack, but I don't think it's looking too good right now. I have a vision. I have a little bit of a vision. What? You mad? Alright, let's get this. This, and then I want to get blue and green to the side, so this. This, and then ooh, 48.70. That was so close. Alright. Yep, let's get this. We've got this. Now let's get this, and then I want to get this. Let's go. 32.68. Roux is officially better than CFOP. Said absolutely no. Nah, I'm joking. So I'm gonna stop my average now that I've officially gotten a better solve than CFOP. So 32.68. That was actually really good. Now time for ZZ. If I can get one with like only 2 or 4 edges misoriented, then oh my god, I will absolutely destroy 3268. But if I can't get any, then I'm cooked. This now it should be oriented. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, then I'm doing this. $45.51 ain't bad. I could have done much better because the edge orientation on that one was quite good. I could have done much better, but I'm not complaining, you know. This, then DNF, man, that's a DNF. I did it all wrong and I just realized as soon as I started solving. Oh my god, I started on red, so I had I done it wrong. I started on red, so I had to look for the green ones and the blue ones back. Oh my god. This. So let's do. Oh no. That is so dumb. That's another DNF, man. Bro, I missed one edge somehow. I had to have missed 2 because they come in rounds of 2. Pause. But, oh my god, man. This. That's it, that's it. Go, 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 go. This, then, man. Let's go! Sub 30 with ZZ. ZZ is objectively the best cubing method you can ever do, despite how difficult it is. You all suck if you don't master ZZ. ZZ is the best method ever, and you all suck if you don't use it. You all suck. Everybody. To be honest, in my opinion, after learning all these 3 methods, as you can tell, I haven't learned all of them fully. I'm not good at all of them. I just know enough to put them together in a solve like 50% of the time. But what I have learned from this is that beginners, if you want to learn a method, it's easy. I'm not saying that this is a good path in terms of learning path, like you're going to learn this then you want to be super fast. I'm not saying this is good in terms of like a learning path, but Roux is the easiest method to learn. It is much easier than CFOP and ZZ in my opinion. It feels much more like ZZ requires the most brain power out of all of them to solve. CFOP is like in the middle of like brain power and algorithm. Roux is all brain power, but you don't need much, man. Roux is so easy to learn. I struggled a bit in the beginning, but I picked it up immediately and I've never forgotten anything from Roux. Roux in general is just quite an easy method. CFOP is more algorithm based than Roux, but it still does have some creative thinking in part of it. CFOP starts a good path to like becoming better at cubing because you can go on to learn other stuff much easier because a lot of stuff's actually based off of CFOP. CFOP is again the most widely used method, so it has better tutorials, resources, all of that stuff to help you get better. Roux is again a widely used method, but not as much as CFOP by any means. And ZZ is ancient, man. I don't think I've met a single person in real life who uses ZZ, and I don't think I've met a single person online that uses ZZ. But in my opinion, in the tier list of methods, we've got CFOP at first, Roux at second, and ZZ in last place because ZZ is impossible, man. I don't even know how I learned it, honestly.